So what's going on everyone, my name is MrDalekJD, thank you for joining me where on this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to upgrade the zombie shield within the Shadows of Evil map on Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now there's been quite a few little hints, we've heard some things on how to get this upgraded, but nothing's ever worked until today where a YouTuber called DTZX Porter managed to discover this. So big shout out to him, you can find his channel link down below in the description. He's the original founder of this Easter egg to upgrade the shield, and in order to do this you're going to need to build the rocket shield, of course, and you can find each of these parts around the map where the perks change. So we know in the map that Double Tap, Speed Cola and Juggernog all change from their locations every time you play. Well, in those areas near those perk machines you're going to be able to find the shield parts. You can build the shield in any location in the canals, the boxing gym and the burlesque. So once you've done and built this shield, we can actually begin on the upgrading process. Now I would advise to start doing this process from around about round 10 onwards, and what we need to do is essentially play out a game of bowling, which is to get 12 perfect strikes. Now you may or may not have noticed when you've been using the shield that you have this rocket propelled effect where you can literally rocket into the zombies, and if you manage to propel yourself into 10 or more zombies in a row with this shield, then you'll actually hear a bowling sound of all the pins being knocked down. This is actually part of the Easter egg, and what we need to do essentially is we just need to do this 12 times in a row. So you need to be able to knock down 10 or more zombies with the rocket propelled shield 12 times perfectly. If you fail at any point and not manage to get more than 10 zombies with a shield rocket charge, then you will have failed and you will have to repeat these 12 rocket shield kills again. Now this can take quite a long time, which is why I suggest doing this from around about round 10 onwards, as the zombies are not as slow and it's actually a lot easier to be able to just kill them a lot quicker because they'll all be grouped up and running towards you really fast, rather than having it split up where you have some fast runners and then some really slow ones. Now you only get 3 rockets per shield, so what can happen is you can do this and use up all 3 of the jet charges within your rocket shield, and then what you can do, you can let the zombies destroy the shield, then go back and pick it up again. It doesn't matter if your shield breaks at all, as long as during this process you manage to get yourself 12 10 plus zombie kills with the rocket propelled charge of the shield, then you will manage to do this Easter egg right. And it took me around about 9 to 10 rounds to do, and as the rounds go higher and higher and there's more zombies per round, you can actually manage to do this more times per round than in the lower rounds, which is what I suggest. Now the best way to do this is what you can see on screen now, is me training in the rift area. Now you just want to train around in the rift, make sure you get all the zombies piled up nice and tightly, and then go whip out the rocket shield and then just charge into them. Now having Widow's Wine is such a good tip, because what I do throughout all this gameplay, so I have all the zombies piled up, I'll then take my shield away and face them so they touch me, and then there'll be Widow's Wine, so they'll be like in complete slow motion, and then at that point it's super easy to just rocket propel through them without any worry of the zombies smacking you from behind, because once you manage to do this rocket propelled charge, you're actually like stationary for a good second or so you're very open to zombie attacks. And if at any point your shield does run out and you want it broken and you manage to break it, then what my best suggestion is to go through the rift teleporter, which will take you back to the canals, run up and get your shield, and then the staircase that you originally ran up out the teleporter, stand by that for just a moment so all the zombies that are coming out of the rift are going to spawn and run up the staircase, and then run towards the junction, and then there should be this little bit where you can drop down and you can go back through the teleporter back into the rift. So once you manage to do this for all 12 consecutive zombie kills with the shield, you'll hear a celebratory noise, which is quite awesome, and you'll be given the GODDARD APARATUS, which is the brand new shield.
I will dance all over your dumbass.
Now it gives you 4 rockets instead of 3, and it seems to have a little bit of a golden tint to it rather than the usual shield. But what is very strange is once the shield breaks and you actually go and pick up another shield, it will actually just be the normal shield again. It won't be upgraded. Now I'm not too sure if this is some sort of glitch that Treyarch need to fix, where it should be the new upgraded shield every time, or if once you do this and you get it once, that is literally it, which does seem quite cruel and doesn't seem to be any real benefit of actually getting the upgraded shield. Besides the additional rocket, it doesn't seem to have any more health, and I don't know. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section, but there is a ton of Easter eggs on the Shadows of Evil which are still being discovered every single day, which I think is super cool. They really have packed this map with a ton of hidden Easter eggs, so make sure to subscribe to keep yourself updated with any new finds. If you found this useful, smash that like button, I really would appreciate it. It only takes a second, and make sure to share this around with your friends. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on another one very, very soon.